Happy birthday, y'all boys.
It will be some time until Derwin James's broken foot heals. While absent on the field, James remains present in the locker room, gifting his fellow defensive backs with a set of new wheels.
Big Bird game. You already know my boy. Got you right, yes, sir.
For us as a DB, I feel like we always together and always moving together. So I just feel like the Birds just created a way we all can stay together, we can ride together, scoot around. And now my boys ride around with me. I got my bird, they got their bird, so we all can ride around.
What was your reaction when you first injured it? I mean, did you know that, oh man?
Yeah, I kind of knew it when I threw the ball in there after I caught the interception. When I was finna run down the end zone, take a picture, I knew at that moment. I was like, yeah, it feels like it did in college.
How disappointing was it when it happened?
I was very disappointed because, like I said, I want to be out there as much as I can, especially with the momentum I was having coming into the season. So, you know, it kind of sucks, but it's part of ball.
Obviously, you're disappointed. He's a kid that came into our program with high expectations, and really, he delivered on those expectations. Derwin is a big part of what we are here with the Chargers, especially with what he did for us a year ago. Now, he still is in the room. He's still in meetings. So he still brings that part of the game to our organization. We love him.
With kickoff to the 2019 season just days away, the Chargers will make their debut minus one of their leaders. Their opponent, the Indianapolis Colts, can relate. 2 weeks prior, they were hit with news that rocked the NFL landscape.
Live on HQ, Andrew Luck announcing his retirement from the NFL.
But I am going to retire. This is not an easy decision. Honestly, it's the hardest decision of my life, but it is the right decision for me.
Before we give him the coach, okay, you guys know what the training camp story was, with the whole narrative about Andrew Luck retiring and all this and all that. Okay, let me tell you something. That team will come in here, and I believe that team will be a better football team than they were with Andrew. Because everybody on that team is going to step it up a notch. This offense right here, they gave up the least amount of sacks last year of anybody in the National Football League. They got 9 returners coming back out of 11 starters. 4 of those guys are Pro Bowlers. It's a good offense, okay? But the ones that matter is points. They were 5th in scoring points last year. They were number 1 on third down last year. They got a lot of firepower.
In 2018, the Colts ranked 5th in points per game. Brissett, very good leader, has been in the system, so they feel like they can keep their whole system involved.
Went back and studied him 2016, played him in New England when Tom Brady was out. He helped them win 2 games. They started out 3-0. He is a more than capable quarterback. What we have to do is test his capacity. Marlon Mack, he missed 4 games last year. They lost all 4.
Mack breaking through.
Mack will stroll into the end zone.
Now, these are explosive plays that occurred throughout the year, so you get a chance to see him in the open field. Just his speed right there.
T.Y. Hilton, bona fide #1 receiver in this league, okay? 19 yards per catch, over 1,200 total yards. 55 of his 76 catches resulted in first downs, and he made multiple big plays. He is legit. He is a game record. We have to account for T.Y.
T.Y. Hilton spins and goes.
Now, I said he's got a lot of explosive plays, but does a good job with double moves. Good player, as you all know.
Have you ever been involved in your career with a team that experienced such a sudden turn of events like the Colts did with Luck?
Yeah. I look at it every day. I mean, yeah, they go into this game without Andrew Luck, but I go into this game without one of the best left tackles in the game in Russell Okung, without one of the best safeties in the game in Derwin James, without one of the top running backs in the league in Melvin Gordon. So, yeah, I see it every day. You got to step up and overcome it.
Absent 3 key starters for Week 1, the focus shifts to players who will replace them. On offense, the spotlight will be on third-year running back Austin Ekeler. On defense, Pro Bowl safety Adrian Phillips.
We're going to gain something a little bit different with AP being out there, because AP is that knowledgeable guy that he knows something's going to happen before it happens. And so somehow, some way, it's going to be okay. Nice. Sit. Game week. Come on, let's go 2-6.
Yes, sir.
Hop up. Ha! Ha! They're going to make us make tackles this week, right? We'll see if we can get our linebacker to push a little. There's always two ways to skin a cat, if you want to say it that way. Derwin did it his way. You know, it was spectacular at times. It's physical at times. Now AP, who's going to replace him, is going to do it in a different way. But at the end of the day, we're going to try to get the same result. And I think AP is up for the challenge.
I see from Jacoby, man, he plays like a vet, very mobile in the pocket. Not easy to sack whatsoever. From 2017 until now, just watching him, you see a whole bunch of growth. You see a bunch of confidence. This secondary has played a lot of football together. We don't really want to just keep talking about Derwin's out, our defense is going to change so much, because it's not. We're going to do what we do. We Jack boys. We go out there, we make the plays, and we go stunt. We know our ultimate goal, and whoever stands in our way is gonna be a bad day for them, so.
If we gonna ever do this right here, and that's what it's all about, that's why we're in this room, okay? I'm gonna give you one word, urgency. Because we don't have as much time as we think. This season will be over with just like that. And we'll be sitting there talking about what happened, what could've, what should've, okay? Now we have an opportunity to do something about it. That's all I wanna leave you with, is that one word. Urgency.
I've been a Charger fan all my life.
Yeah, baby, Chargers!
We did very well last season. You know, we missed it just shy, but I think we're gonna put it off this year. We're gonna do it.
Super Bowl or bust.
Oh, Super Bowl, baby, Super Bowl. We're taking it this year. Go Chargers!
Expectations are sky high for Sunday's home opener. For the secondary, meeting those expectations starts with meeting the challenge of filling in for their injured leader.
Here we go, here we go. LA back!
9 on the play clock. Brissett changing the play from the shotgun. Hands off to Mack again.
Let's go!
Adrian Phillips makes the play. It's a loss of 5.
Brissett under pressure and going down. Melvin Ingram, the first to get to it. It ain't gonna work! It ain't gonna work, baby!
Out of the gate, Adrian Phillips and the Chargers defense rose to the occasion,
Go, 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 go,
holding
go,
the
go,
Colts to 6 first-half points.
Ah! There we go, man! There we go! Let's go!
They had the advantage of a raucous crowd and an offense eager to prove a point.
They've lost running back Melvin Gordon. He's out with a contract dispute. They have a double-barreled replacement standing by. 9:10 to play in the first quarter. Rivers in the offense back to work at their own 32.
Rivers under center. Has a wide open Ekeler on the screen. Hurdles a defender before he's shoved out of bounds right sideline.
That boy got a 40-inch vertical. Oh, my God.
And it's Ekeler again on the crosser. Here he is lowering that shoulder for the extra 2 yards into Colts territory.
Ekeler again. Ekeler with running room to the 15, to the 10.
Before he's dragged down at the 9, a gain of 14 for Ekeler.
And second and goal, Rivers rolls, throws, touchdown, Austin Ekeler.
Rivers with his first touchdown pass of the season. Ekeler. Go ahead, play that air guitar and celebrate.
Let's finish that drive, man. Let's finish that drive, baby.
First run of the season, man. Hey, I got 2 years in a row. First touchdown of the season.
Ekeler scored the season's inaugural touchdown. It would not be his last.
And we stand at 17-9, and here is Rivers. Quick flip for Ekeler. Ekeler inside his blocks.
He's got blockers, 50, 45 outside the numbers, right side 40, 35. Still on his feet. Ekeler, it's a sprint to the end zone. Touchdown! Chargers! Austin Ekeler.
Well, you can't go in there with no hard tackles with him.
In a matchup of 2 AFC heavyweights, the Chargers punched first, building a double-digit lead thanks to a career performance from Austin Ekeler.
That's a touchdown block.
Midway through the third quarter, the Colts countered.
Ekeler straight.
Wow. Come on, man. Look at Marlon Mack go. Up the sideline. 15, 10, 5, touchdown. No penalty flags.
Well, that was the answer they needed.
63 yards.
Come on, man.
Set in the shotgun. 2nd and 10, looking to pass, staring down the middle of the field.
Brissett. Hilton shakes a tackle. Up the sideline. Looking for the end zone.
Touchdown.
Touchdown. With a 2-point conversion to tie the game. Mack is in the backfield. Here we go.
Brissett in the shotgun. Moves Mack to his left side. Snap.
Mack pulling his way. Did he get there? He did get there.
And we are tied at 24. We will go to overtime.
Heads is the call. It's tails. Los Angeles Women's toss. Take the ball.
Hey, don't walk around and play this over like we lost something. It's still ours.
Yeah.
Let's go win it.
Let's go.
Rivers and the Chargers from their own 25.
Rivers stands tall, middle of the field again. Hunter Henry hit as he catches, but he's in Indianapolis territory at the 40.
This is Ekeler. Ekeler with room to run. 20, inside the 20, close to the 15-yard line. Rivers steps up, throws, complete.
Climbs the pocket, middle of the field, caught Keenan Allen at the 10 to the 8. Hand off to Ekeler. Up the field.
Ekeler to the 5, to the end zone. Chargers win it.
There we go. There we go, baby. Woo! Thank you, O.
Hey, we knew it was going to take 4 quarters where it took 5, okay? That team's got great leadership. That team's built like us. Got a lot of respect for that team on the next room over here, okay? But you got the job done today. And we knew it was going to take everybody in the room to get the job done, and that's what it took today.
You know, just there's so much work that goes into being here, and just going to my 3rd year, and you know, in this position I was at today, it was just a special moment today, and you know, for our offense and our team to come together like that and get a win in overtime was really, you know, something I'll never forget.
You know, it's his leverage, Eric. He plays with outstanding leverage, and like I've said before, pound for pound, he is the strongest man on our team.
There is your game winner. The Chargers are 1-0. Open it up with a victory. They beat the Colts 30-24. The man who scored that game-winning touchdown, Austin Ekeler. Austin, congratulations. How'd that one feel?
Thanks. You know, it felt great. It felt great, you know, starting out fast and finally getting a win or first home opener in a while.
Yeah, it had been a while, and you worked the entire offseason to get to this one, and then it comes down to overtime. Did you expect that kind of game yesterday?
Like you said, you know, you don't really know what you're going to expect going into week 1 and 2. We wanted to come out and start fast, and I feel like, you know, we did that, and then, you know, ended up going into overtime and taking it home.
That's what the game's about for me. It's just that rock star feeling that I get when I score. You know, I'm out there playing the guitar. It was just that, it was just amplified. You know, everyone's celebrating, so I feel like it amplified throughout the entire team and the crowd and everybody. I think our running back coach says it best. He says, "Hey, make your plays," and you never know what play is going to be the play that really, you know, sparks something or is going to be terrible. So you go into it, you know, thinking, "Hey, every play, this might hit. Like this is going to be the play."
Fueled by Ekeler's rock-star performance, the Chargers gave their home fans what they asked for. For Week 2, their show hits the road for an audience less friendly.
Ford Field, that is a loud place. It's a dome. It will be loud. It will be very loud. Our communication has got to be on point. You got 15 weeks left in this season, 15 weeks left. And Week 1 is over. It's in the books. We stacked that brick. We were good enough to win Week 1. But how do we stack this next brick is going to be very important. How do we get better? 1 brick at a time, 1 week at a time. How do we get better?
The Chargers hope to stack enough wins to build a foundation for a playoff run. While each brick is equal in importance, next week's game against the Lions stands alone in significance for number 20, cornerback Desmond King.
How has he grown from when he got here a couple of years ago to where he is now?
Wow. I mean, there was times when Des first got here, his mentality, he is so competitive and so aggressive in nature, and that's what makes him so special. He's just, the couple of years, has been wonderful to be around him and experience the transition that he's taken place with him.
Coming off an all-pro sophomore season, King has come a long way in a short amount of time. On Sunday, he returns to the city that shaped him and the mother that raised him.
It's gonna be exciting. They saw me come out with my sign again, and I haven't made a sign since high school and Little League. And they told me once the bedazzle come out, oh, it's a real game coming up. So it's about to be exciting, and just to see all the fans. I got some of the big fat heads with his face on them, so they'll know what section his family and friends are in. So it's gonna be a good game. PAL is Police Athletic League here in Detroit. You know, PAL is like a shelter for our children. It's a safe haven. This is where it all starts, right here. It was hard growing up, you know, being, you know, a young guy here in Detroit. You know, it was so many ways a kid could get in trouble here. You know, but sports all year round, it kept him focused, you know, it kept him disciplined. This place defined him to me as a kid. It brought out the best in him. You know, age 5, he decided he wanted to play football. So I just thank God that he did have his chance to come out here and enjoy PAL as a kid, to see if that's the career he wanted to choose, and it took off from there through high school, and college, and now pros.
On Sunday, Desmond will return to the stadium that he once dominated. As a running back and safety, King won 2 Prep City championships at Ford Field.
He set the Michigan record for interceptions here, 29 interceptions, and it's still untouched.
Blocked by Brown, intercepted! Picked off! Desmond King to the house!
For the first time as a professional, the local legend comes home with over 100 friends and family expected to welcome him.
Desmond King inside the 20, the 10, all the way for the touchdown.
For him to come back now and play against the Lions is like a full circle to me. He's coming home, homecoming. I told him you won more championships on that field than the Lions have. So seeing him back here at home, it's going to be a good game tomorrow. And I think the city knows that.
One play at a time, baby. One play at a time.
The hometown hero Desmond King now takes the field behind enemy lines. In an effort to silence the crowd early, the Chargers turn to a familiar formula.
2nd down and 8. Good block by Schofield, and he's got his receiver, and it's caught by Ekeler inside the 35.
We talk about the next man up philosophy. This just goes to show you the respect that they have. What a great route by Austin Ekeler.
3rd and goal for 1.
Ekeler in the backfield. Now Allen, handoff to Ekeler, leaps toward the end zone, touchdown Chargers. Austin Ekeler, a 1-yard leap into the end zone for the score.
Good job on the shit. That was awesome. Yeah. You got so much better. You stole it.
I had to stay patient. You did so far off.
Hey, let's go! Matthew Stafford from his own 25.
Load up! That's right. Come on, baby.
Hey, check. Nigga left. Stay.
That's Amendola on the move. 2nd down and 10.
Watch it.
Stafford. Screen pass. Johnson bobbled, wheeled in. Got a great block on the play by the center right now. He'll take it in. What a play. 36 yards.
After exchanging touchdowns, there wouldn't be another score until the waning moments of the first half.
Now Rivers in the shotgun, Ekeler to his right. Passing down again, Rivers all kinds of time. Throwing downfield.
Going deep, he's got him! Williams with a great catch! Inside the 25!
The Chargers extend their lead to 4 at the half, 10-6 ahead of the Lions.
With a 4-point lead entering the second half, Desmond King and the secondary lived up to their moniker.
Let's go, Jack boys! I need this right here, Stafford. Give it to him.
Stafford under center from the right hash, fakes the handoff, pulls it, now looking left. Throwing to the end zone, turning around, and nearly picked off.
That's got to be offensive.
And it was picked off, I believe.
And Picked off on the play, Hayward.
Jack Boys! That's what I'm talking about. Hey, Casey!
The Jack Boys didn't let down their biggest supporter. Ultimately, the game's outcome would be defined by missed opportunities.
Wow, there he goes! Explosive down the sideline. He goes, flag.
Holding. Offense, number 15.
Cuts upfield, 20, 15, outside 10, and here are flags all over the place again.
Illegal block in the back. Offense, number 69. It's a 10-yard penalty, replay. Second down.
In and out all alone on the left. Now he's going to go in motion left to right. Hand off to Ekeler, leaps, and ball comes out. Lions recover. That is a fumble turnover. Ekeler tried to jump in again. It'll be a turnover at the 1.
Just rookie mistake by me. You know, I tried to go up over the top. I reached the ball, someone punched it out, came out.
2 touchdowns nullified on the same series, a missed field goal and a second missed field goal. Stafford to pass, all kinds of time, wants the end zone, has a receiver, caught, touchdown Lions. Kenny Golladay, and the Lions take the lead for the first time today.
It was right there for us to blow the doors off, and then we kept letting it stay at 10-6, and it cost us.
So you mean to tell me I gotta live here, listen to all these Lions fans tell me how they beat us by 4? Man, part of me wants to cry, but I'm not gonna do that. I'm not gonna do that.
It's the beginning of the season. They can come all up on the top.
Thank you so much.
Perspective is important after a tough loss. The 2019 Chargers will be defined by how they respond to the turbulence of a grueling NFL season.
It was disappointing, but I know we'll learn from it, Eric, and I know we'll be a better team because of it. We feel like we let one get away, and it was our fault.